Hey everyone, it is time for CCPP, woohoo! Celebrating collections, people, and pins. This is the November edition. And as usual, I have a lot of pins to show you, a lot to tell you, and I'm not very organized. So stick with it and you'll see my very best pins at the end. Hey everyone, welcome back to Singer Family Adventures. My name is Val. If you are new here, that would be a bit of a surprise, but I am so glad you're here, whether you're returning or brand new. This is my monthly pin collab, celebrating collections, people, and pins. This is for the month of November 2022. And the theme this month is food and drinks. So it's a Thanksgiving theme, really. And I have a lot of pins to show you. I also have some fun stuff to tell you. And I'm saving one of my very, very favorite ever pins, the best pin, I think the most unusual pin that I traded for at the One Family Pin event. That's coming last. So stick with the whole video. So one thing I have to tell you is today is the 17th. Tomorrow I am airing the last in our Celebrating Collections, People and Pins, Traveling Traders, Swap Loop, and Giveaway. So if you're not familiar with CCPP, for short, Celebrating Collections, People and Pins, I started this 2 years ago almost now, and there are a bunch of channels listed below. There's fewer this month, probably, I don't know off the top of my head, but probably like 8 channels that are going to be showing you food and drink pins. But every month I set a theme, and the idea of this monthly video is just to share our pins around the theme. Now, I invite you already to come back on December 17th because next month's theme is going to be show your whole biggest collection and or favorite collection. So it doesn't have to be your biggest if that's not your favorite. It doesn't have to be your favorite if you'd rather show your biggest collection, but there's going to be a lot of videos for next month, and I might be showing you my whole Aristocats collection, which has grown and grown and grown and grown. So that's coming up next month. But right now, this traveling trader loop, there were 17 channels of us from Celebrating Collections, People and Pins, and I sent a giant box of traders through Canada, back through the United States. It hit one British channel, Park Pioneers, while they were in the US, and we are giving away 20 limited edition pins. And so I will put that link below as well. So look for that, and you have until Black Friday, or really until the Saturday after Black Friday, which is 9 days from now, right? To enter that giveaway if you want. So let's get on to it. In terms of food pins, I decided that I was going to show you my teacup collection because that's one of my side collections. But first, I'd like to start off with this beautiful Thanksgiving 2006 pin. I traded for this on the Fantasy last January. It is an LE pin. It's an older, obviously it's 2006 LE pin. I think it's 300 or 500. It's less than 1,000 LE, and I just was so excited to see this on a trader board, and so I left them one of my good LEs in trade. So mostly I'm showing you tea pins. I have a few coffee cups to show you as well because tea and coffee tend to go together, right? I'm not showing you food pins, but other people are. So go check out their videos below for more of this fun. All right, I'm gonna turn it around to the pins because they're more beautiful than I am. All right. All right, these are not, well, they're piled on a board, but they're not on a board. I'm going to start with this Princess Teacup Pot and Teacup collection, Princess Tea Party from this year. This was the very first one. Okay, You see it's Belle. Things get weird at a certain point. So in this collection, but I don't remember the exact order of everything. This is the Cinderella pin. I think it's beautiful. I actually bought 2 of them so I could have one in my Cinderella collection and one in the teacup collection. I may eventually trade out one of them. Same thing with Tiana. Again, really beautiful. I love these, and you can see I haven't even taken them out of the plastic. I've just had them piled on a shelf because I'm not sure how to display them. I like the backer cards. I'm not sure I want to take them off the backer cards. These are the difficult decisions we make. Talk about first world problems. Here's Snow White, obviously. Now, each little teacup has the type of tea, and sometimes that's how you can best tell which princess it is. This is obviously Jasmine. I really liked the Jasmine one. I thought it was just gorgeous. So there are already more than 12 in this series. They were supposed to be 1 a month, and then they got more. This is a much more recent one. This is Merida. Look at the detail on this. Look at it. Gorgeous. Look at the arrow quills down there. Really gorgeous. I can't see what that says. Maybe you can see it on your video. All right, at some point things got weird. So they started having some of these available on Shop Disney. This is obviously a Ariel pin, right? And you see the scales. I don't like this pin that much, but it's funky. It's interesting. I didn't think it was all that pretty, but then they come out with the Ariel on land pin. Same design, same seahorse, different dress, glitter to the nines, right? Wow, that's a fancy pin. Okay. Then we have this one. This is Aurora. I feel like I'm missing another Aurora pin. Was there an Aurora blue teapot? Am I missing one? I know I'm missing Moana. Moana just came out a month ago or in the past month, and I haven't gotten her yet. So this is Pocahontas. I really like this one. I think it's super cool. I think the teacup is extra pretty, and I like that it's a different shape. Yeah, I'm all out of order because Mulan was one of the earlier ones. Here's Mulan. All right. Here is another Belle. So we have Belle way at the beginning in her ball gown, and then we have Belle in her little blue peasant dress. I actually thought this was an Alice in Wonderland one for a long time until I realized it was Belle because of the book and all of that. So this one was only available on Shop Disney. It's a big old fancy one. It's not my favorite, but it's almost like so fancy. You know, it's high. Obviously, this is like high tea at the Waldorf. I'm joking, but you know. Rapunzel, I think this is a really beautiful one. This is the one that came out before Moana, so this is my newest one of this set. So I have to get my hands on Moana, and then I believe there should be one more for December, or maybe more than one more. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pins in this series, plus Moana is 15, plus, let me know if I'm missing an Aurora. I feel like I am. I feel like there was a second Aurora. So anyway, these are beautiful, and I just have to decide how I'm going to display them. All right, those are my cats being a little nutty in the background. Next. All right, just a few coffee pins. I loved, sorry about the shadows here. Let's see if I can adjust this. I loved this series, and it came out the year before I was seriously pin trading. Right now, this is all I have is Rapunzel and obviously Maleficent. I'm not getting rid of Rapunzel. I'm debating if I'm keeping her. Eventually, she might be a trader. I thought about trying to get this whole set. At one point, I had Hades, and I recently traded him. At one point I had Olaf. The other one that I really want, and I don't have this on any of my wish lists, but I want the Cheshire Cat latte, and it's one of the hardest to get. So, all right, couple little Starbucks pins, because if you know my channel well, or you know me well, you know my son Jonah, who's 20, works at Starbucks. He's been there for a year and a half. This was a 4-pin set, this one, and I only kept this and Magic Kingdom. I'm not sure where the Magic Kingdom went. This is a new box lunch series. I do have a video that I haven't shown yet of me opening these, but these are the 3 that I got. I really would like to complete that set if anybody has traders. All right, moving on. Okay, this is a board that hangs upstairs in my hallway, and it's got 2 completed sets on it. The coffee cups, which I had to complete because I did really love this set. These were mystery bags. And the wishables. I wasn't going to show you that part, but then I realized we've got a teacup from Alice, and so I had to show you that. All right, moving on. All right, well, would it really be a Singer Family Adventures video, CCPP video, without at least one Aristocats pin? So here we have our kitty cats. We'll pretend that's tea they're drinking. Here we have a Donald teacup, and we have this one. I only have one from this Hidden Mickey series. I'm pretty sure it's a scrapper or a fake. I don't care when it's something I'm gonna collect that's small like that, you know. So this I actually just traded for. I'm gonna have a video coming out of the Atlanta pin trading group for November. It was like one of the best pin trading nights yet, but look at that. That is so cool. We got Donald and Daisy in there. And what is this limited edition here? I think it's 2000. Yeah, how cool is that? I love that. And it's from 2013, which I like that the card is dated, not the pin. All right, so moving on, it's gonna be all Alice from here on out. So, or Alice related. I like this little Alice board that I have. So this was in the 50th, the purple teacup, 50th mystery box, one of them. This one was an open edition. These are also Hidden Mickeys. There are a few more in this series. I don't have all of them. I suspect at least the rabbit I've got is a scrapper. I am okay with that. This was in some set. This, I was super happy when I completed it. At first I just had Cheshire. Oops, they do hook up. These are obviously Paris pins, Joyeux Noël, 2020, right, if I remember my French. And they are limited edition of 750. This one is number 501. It's interesting, I got these at different places, so let's see if they have all different numbers. This one is number 209. I wonder if this one is 501 or not. This is 268. Okay, so all different. I really love that set. There was a bunch of pins related to this. I only got this one, but here we have the Mad Hatter pouring tea. I do like tea a lot. I like tea parties, and I love the teacup ride at Magic Kingdom. We always ride it at least twice while we're there because it doesn't have much of a line and it's quite fun. Look at this one of Cheshire. I just love how nutty he is. This is an older pin. Can't read that year. Okay, this I just traded for as well. Now I have all but one in this series from Box Lunch. I didn't find the others when I grabbed my pins. I'll see if I can find it and add it at the last minute to this video, but I was happy to get that. The only one I need is the Sliding Alice. Diamond Decades, as long as there is imagination left in the world, said Walt Disney. So this is a Disneyland limited edition, I believe from the 60th. But look how glittery this pin is. Look at them. This is so cool. Let's see if I can pull it off and see what the LE is. Can I read that? Ooh. 5,000? Yeah, 5,000. So that's a large LE, but what a freaking cool pin. Okay, now we've got more Alice, or Alice related. I do have the whole Minnie's Main Attraction pins, and there's more than one teacup in there, but there's also these teacup set. Couldn't find that this morning, or actually, well, it's in the book. I do know where it is. I guess I just didn't pull it out. This is from Mickey Mouse, the Main Attraction. I really like this one. I have several of these large pins. I didn't keep collecting them, but I'm gonna hang on to this one. Okay, and related to that, these were very hard to get. They sold out instantly for each month. Mickey's Main Attraction, the key. Look how big this is. Obviously, I haven't even unpacked it. It's whopper. I have this one, and I do have the Space Mountain, which was the first key. So I've got these. Space Mountain one I'd sell. This one I'm holding on to for, I don't know, indefinitely. We'll see. Okay, just a few more pins. I have this one, White Rabbit in the teacups. This was an ornament pin from last year. Super fun. 2 jumbos and a large one. This is a very cool pin. Hold on just a second. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this pin. Cherie sent it to me, a Surfer Girl 326. Look at this. I love how glittery it is. And look, the Mad Hatter, he like disappears behind her. So, you know, I never know how to display these box lunch pins because they're so cool in and of themselves. Not box, well, this one wasn't box lunch. This one was actually in the parks. These lounge fly pins, there's your back. Because the box is just as cool as the pin. Whoops, see, that's too big. Let's see if I can, yeah. Keep it in the box like this so we sort of see him peeking out. I just love the box. So what do you do with that, you know? Mad Tea Party. All right, this jumbo I bought in 2021 as part of the celebration, part of the anniversary pins for 70 years of Alice. I love Alice. I love the movie. I love the tea party scene. It's one of the best scenes. And as I said, I love the teacup ride. So this is just a glorious pin. Look at that. Limited edition of 2000 monster pin. Another one that I'm not quite sure how to display, but I'm just glad to own it. So there we go. All right, y'all, we're coming to the last pin of this video. I traded for this a piece of Disney movies at the one family pin event. Look, that is actually a film slide from the scene of the movie. Look how gorgeous that is. That is encased in there, right? And the guy I traded for, he was a very, very nice older man. Melissa told me to go talk to him. He had each of these with a little picture so he would know what the picture was in there. I'm going to take this off and see what the LE is. I don't think I've ever taken it off. All right, so here's the back of the pin. It is limited edition of 2000. And it is just a beautiful, beautiful pin. I am so excited to own this, and I keep this very careful, wrapped in plastic. It's just, to me, one of my most special pins because it is of the Tea Party. It is Alice. It is just a wonderful pin design and everything. So please, as a reminder, please go check out the CCPP Traveling Traders, and also go check out all the other videos in this month's collaboration, and go spread some kindness. And if you're a pin collector, enjoy your pins, and let's all be thankful that we can do this, that we can collect these beautiful things and share them with each other. It is a time for thanks. All right, see y'all real soon.